Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here, and in this video we're going to be talking about the Shadowlands. Specifically, we're going to be talking about the information released today on April 8th about the leveling changes to Shadowlands. And of course, that's going to start off with the level squish. We already knew this was going to happen. The max level will now be 60, so if you're a 120, you'll now be a level 60 character. Technically, you'll be a level 50 and have to level the last 10 levels in the Shadowlands content. So technically, right at this very moment, the max level is 50 if you're using Shadowlands logic here. So we're level 1 to 60. Now they have a new way of leveling. If you're a new player, or if you just want to experience it, you can go to this island called Exiles Reach. This is for level 1 to 10 on non-allied races, non-death knights, non-demon hunters. You from 1 to 10, you'll go to this island, and you will level up there with other low-level characters, and you will kind of get a unique experience. It's tailor-made for this kind of thing, and some old classics will be brought back, like learning spells from people you meet along the way. One example they used was a ghost of a paladin teaches you Divine Shield. That was just one of the examples that they used there. So you'll be able to learn abilities from players, and you'll be able to master your base core abilities on this island. And then again, if you're a new player, you'll then be sent to BFA, which a lot of people are against. I think they may change that a little bit. I'm not sure. I know they're going to incorporate BFA because they hate giving up on their expansions, no matter how good or bad they are. The leveling wasn't that bad in BFA, but I think they may end up giving some sort of leeway on this. I could be wrong though. So from 11 to 50, you would then level up in BFA. Again, that's only for a new player. If you're what they call a veteran player, so you already have characters and like a max character. One more cool thing about the Exiles Reach. There's actually a mini dungeon in there that is going along with the themes of Horrific Visions and Tower of Torghast, and it's actually for 1 to 5 players. So it scales with however many people are in there, and you can actually solo a dungeon and kind of do that if you do not want to get into a group. This is really good because this is kind of the main player base of WoW. Even though it's a MMO, it's a mass multiplayer game. I'd say like the base casualness of WoW. Yeah, people love playing with their friends. Don't get me wrong, but people, if their friends aren't on, or if they just don't have friends or whatever, then they kind of just want to solo stuff. So this at least gives that option. Well, you still have the option to do it with 5 players as well. So that's kind of cool as well. So if you are a veteran player, we'll return to that. You will be able to basically choose how you level, right? So you'll start at level 1, and you get to choose the expansions that you level in. Basically, choose from all the different expansions up until level 50 when you hit the new Shadowlands content. So that's really cool because people can just pick and choose the expansions they like to level in. I liked Cataclysm. Maybe I'll choose Cataclysm. I like Legion leveling somewhat, especially if they keep those invasions. You almost have to do that. Warlords is nice just for the treasures if they keep those. Who knows what will change in those things. But and you can go from just the quests that you like or the ease of it, and you'll be able to choose if you're a veteran player. The other thing is if you are a allied race, demon hunter, or death knight, you will start at level 10, and you will have your own little starting area still, as like the new players do in Exiles Reach. So instead of starting at level 1, you do start at level 10. You still have your own unique little leveling experience, as always with those things, and then you'll be able to move on to the choosing your expansion to level in after that. So that's kind of how it works. So the big changes are a new place for new characters called Exiles Reach that you can still choose to do if you're a veteran player and experience it, and maybe you'll even like it. And then leveling 11 to 50 in BFA, and veteran players choose your expansion. And the normal classes that start at a higher level, allied races right now start at 20, demon hunters 110 or 100, I mean, and then DK start at 55, I think. So then you will actually start at level 10 for all of those things and have 50 more levels to go to get to max. So those are the changes to the leveling. I'm mostly encouraged by all of this. The Exiles Reach thing seems pretty cool. I'll probably at least try it out. If I don't like it, fine. Then the next character I level, I'll just choose not to do that. One key thing I would be remiss if I didn't mention a negative here, is that people are saying, why would you force new players to level up, almost 40 levels in BFA content when it was not one of the most loved expansions? The leveling is fine in BFA, but the good point I saw was people are expecting dragons, ogres, and stuff like that, and instead they're going to get a bunch of sailors, pirates, and bumblebees, and that I totally get. So hopefully, like I said, I did mention this part earlier. Hopefully they come to think about that and be like, okay, maybe that's not the best idea. I think maybe the best option would say, okay, don't worry about BFA so much. How about you have them level up in classic content? So obviously it's not classic, but like post-cata classic content, right? Have them leveled up to 60 there. I think that would give them more of a base on the lore. Plus, you'd be dealing with all the different types of things you can fight: animals, dragons, ogres, giants, murlocs, everything, right? So it gives you a little bit of everything there. So that's it for this video. I'm super excited for Shadowlands, and just I'm ready to go for it already, and it's months away. So there'll be tons more Shadowlands content coming, because we're going to be getting a bunch of information from the data mining and stuff coming up here, and still have alpha to be released, and I'm hoping I can get alpha access. That'd be really neat, and if I do, I will have tons of alpha videos up for everybody. So please subscribe to the channel, because that helps me out the most, and everybody have a good one.